Very urgent message. This Sunday at 6 p.m. CET, I'm doing a free seminar where I give you my success blueprint. I want to help you get success not only in dating but in life. And I'm very meticulous when it comes to planning, vision, goal setting, and connecting it with my daily tasks and habits. And I have a very good structure that I've been using for years. And I want to share it with you in that seminar. So if you want to be successful in 2025 and have a strategic approach, want to get my secrets, join for free. Spots are limited. Reserve yours. Link is below. Now let's get to the video. Should you use the Instagram that you're using for your job, for your profession, also as your dating profile to attract women? That was a question of one of the audience members at my Copenhagen speech. And then the whole talk turned more into the business kind of conversation, which is a nice kind of switch up to the usual dating content. So please enjoy. Generally, with Instagram, it has two purposes. Either to get girls/pussy as a currency, right? Or to make money. Mixing them is not good, so just have two profiles. I have two profiles. One is Alex over the ocean, which is not just girls, now it's guys as well, but it's social, right? It shows who I am, what I'm about, what I'm up to. I have my close friends there, it's kind of where I'm engaged. And then I have the Alex Leon profile where I post, hey, I do a speaking tour. Hey, here's me talking to girls. Hey, here's the 3 things you should do when you don't want to talk to girls. And it would be weird to mix them, you know? So the one is how I make my money and the other one is how I'm social. And sometimes it can be the same thing. If you're an artist, okay, right? If you are a guitarist, if you're the leader of a band. But yeah, if you're a dentist and you want to have the best fucking dentist practice in town, but you also a cool guy who goes surfing on the weekend, and it just doesn't fit, you know? Because some people just want to have great dentist services and other people want to be your friend, and often it's not the same people most of the time. So it's way better to just separate it, way easier. Otherwise, I've been through that loop many times and that's way clearer. And then just as a business advice, you're young, so it's fine. If you really want to make money, focus on one product. But now in your phase where you try different things, so that's totally fine.
Yeah, I have to figure out which one is the most profitable one.
Yeah.
I think, like, I don't know, do you use school as an educational platform where you kind of put your content on?
Google?
School, SKOOL.
No, not yet.
Maybe you should get on that, because I think you could put your content on school, create a community around it, and make it exclusive, and use your social media as a funnel in order to get people or guys or whatever in there, and then you can charge a monthly fee in order to be part of that school. It's a pretty profitable and growing business right now. If you haven't checked it out, you should definitely look into that.
I will do it when my business coach tells me to do it. I don't make decisions anymore.
Maybe you should look into that, maybe yourself, but up to you. Or just tell your business coach to look at it for you, I don't know.
He did already.
Okay, and what did he say?
I don't know. I'm waiting for him to talk about it. It's like, I did what you did many years, right? I started a million things. The problem is you think you're smart, but you're not. And eventually, it's the same with cold approach, right? Like, I can listen to any of you guys for 10 minutes and I give you 10 things that you never thought about yourself. Why? Well, I did it for 10 years. I've listened to, I think I did the math, like 25,000 approaches or something in my life as a student. So I just have a database. So yeah, I'm aware of that. Obviously, you know, I'm 30, so I know this, and it's the fallacy, if you talk the business now, it's like you saying, well, first I need to see which one is profitable, which is wrong. Each one is profitable if you focus on it.
Yeah, now we are more into, I think, business kind of topics.
Sure, why not? I like business.
And I was also curious because I was starting to build this brand on my other Instagram account, because I have like my personal one, which is private, which is for friends and girls, you can say.
Yeah, and by the way, thanks for mentioning that. Having a private account is totally fine. It doesn't need to be public, right? So if you guys like, I don't want anybody to see it's fine. You just add the girl you just met on the street and keep the account private.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then I have this other account called Holistic Primer Man, where I focus very much on health, because that is my passion. Like, you know, as you said, I play tennis. Crazy, you remember that? Tennis and...
what are you doing tomorrow? I need a tennis coach. Maybe you can give me a lesson.
Yeah, maybe. Actually not doing anything tomorrow.
Okay.
But what I wanted to say is that, yeah, I'm passionate about health. I know Arthur is also as well. And how can I somehow build this brand that I'm building. I have like 500 followers, and then monetize this brand in some way, because I've tried, other things, trying to start an agency, tried to do drop shipping, tried to do all these things, and it was like boring, and it was like no passion in it. And I want to do something, like I want to focus my energy on something that I have passion for. And is that possible? Like, how do I go about this? Maybe you have some advice for that.
So is the question how to make money of it?
Yeah, like can I make money with my brand that I'm building, and what ways do I like pivot into that?
Yes, you can. And I know you're smart, Like some people are just not that smart. And then they say, like there's two types of people when it comes to make your passion your income, is how I see it at least. Some, they're just completely delusional and they think it's going to be easy. But you're smart and you have grit, right? And you're young and you're already a tennis coach. Like I remember our call. Yeah, so it's like you can make it work. It's not going to be easy or fast, but you can make it work. And then it's going to be hard and long anyway, whatever you do. So you should choose something you're passionate about. Otherwise, like you said, it's fucking boring and annoying.
Did a lot of cold calls.
So yeah. I mean, that's good though. And you can reframe a lot, right? I did many cold calls. Cold calls will help you in the future anyway. But what I'm saying is, for guys like you who are switched on, anything can be successful, but not everything, right? Like if you go into shoes and only shoes, you will be successful with shoes, I have no doubt. But if you go in 5 things, none would be successful, because I did the same. So you just have to stick to it. And I would say at that stage, don't care about the money, because that's how it fails. You're trying to make a quick buck, it falls apart, right? The reason I'm good at dating coaching is I didn't even get into it to become a dating coach. I was just really passionate about social dynamics and how can I get a better social life and dating life. And then one day I started coaching and it was still not about the money. And then one day, and now like after 10 years, I'm like, hey, actually I could turn it into a business, And the same with Tilted. I was passionate about it. I wanted to have cool house parties. I wanted to be a cool, sexy photographer. And now after 5 years, I'm like, yeah, I should charge a little extra because it's a pretty good service, right? But I'm still not, how a business plan? How can, if I do like 12 trips a year and then I sell t-shirts and then I have an upsell, it's like, I just want to do cool parties and people will appreciate it if I deliver a really good product, and then more people will come, and then there will be a shift in supply and demand, and then I can charge.
Yeah.
Right? So product and passion, and long vision.
So sticking to one thing and being very passionate about it.
Yeah.
Not thinking too much about the money, but actually really gaining knowledge.
Yeah, like get break even, sure, like don't lose forever. Like try to not put too much of your own money in forever, but also don't immediately, once you have a little financial access, straight up think about how you can suck more money out of the customers, because they're going to turn on you. It's like the product needs to match the price, Like whatever I offer, I know it's worth 5 times more, right? Like this coaching, even little pitch, like 2 days of coaching, 1,800, I'm like, people pay me 2K a day, and I can get 2 days for less than 2K. It's like easily worth it. And the mentoring, 5K, easily. We analyze your situation, we do group calls, with videos, like, even if you just do 10% of that, it's worth 5K. It's worth 30K, so I'm charging 5, So you have to think like that.
Yeah.
And then people will talk positively about it.
How much do you think we should put on like social media about it?
About business?
Yeah, exactly.
Depends who you want to attract. Do you want to attract other business guys or people who want to do business with you?
Probably. Potential.
Well, yes or no?
Probably.
What business are you doing?
So my mom has a horse farm where I do the social media.
A horse farm?
A horse farm, yeah.
And what do you need to make the horse farm more successful?
Just more customers, and the management is, my mom's management is really terrible. But I'm trying to help building systems and stuff like that.
Well, then make an Instagram about a horse farm and have.
She has an Instagram about a horse farm, but I do real estate myself as well, and I like to, I love real estate. Is kind of my niche, like one of the things
Yeah, but I assume you also want to meet girls.
Yeah.
Ladies. Yeah, then it's sure post in stories, but post it in a way that she understands. Post it on an emotional level of like excited about this deal, or you know, traveling for business or whatever. It's not numbers, not
It's
feminine.
mostly not numbers, but like more. Now I bought this one. Now I built this thing. Now I.
Sure, show off a little. I mean, if there's something you can be proud of, show it on social media. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, I posted today. Thanks guys for coming to my speech. I didn't say to my speech about how to fuck girls. You know, it's like thanks for coming to my event. And I put that on my private one. It's cool. Like I'm bringing guys together. I'm sharing my ideas. That's a attractive thing as a man. And then on dates or something, if you talk about business on dates, just don't do it. Like it's just a cope where you block yourself from getting into her emotions. Like basically think about it. What's your goal as a man when you talk to a woman on the street, on a date? It's to create a better connection. And does it help the connection that you talk about business? Not at all. He's just like blah blah blah, and she's like, oh, it's annoying. So why you do it? Because maybe you're afraid of the other one. You don't know how to connect. So learn how to connect. Learn what she cares about, what creates a connection, do coaching, you know, like we'll tell you. So yeah, to answer the simple, no, it's not good to talk about a lot of business with women. They don't give a fuck.
If you want to see the whole talk on social media that I gave here in Copenhagen in front of the audience, you can click here. It's a masterclass on using social media as your #1 dating app in 2025.